The following demo sequence provides a brief overview of some of Imapct's key features. In this sequence, we're going to take a look at Imapct's Autotrace feature. I'm going to begin by opening the Imapct Standards browser and locating the design style I want to use for this project. Having identified the style, all I do is click the Create button to begin the drawing process. The first thing I'm prompted for is a material type. In this instance, I'll select a B-flute, after which the appropriate material variables for B-flute will automatically be applied. Next, I'm going to select the full depth display header option, then enter some internal dimensions. I could change other aspects of the design if I wanted to, but on this occasion I'm happy to accept the default settings. All that remains for me to do is to click the Finish button, and a new project layer is created, complete with a fully dimensioned structural design. At this point I'm going to introduce some artwork, but before that we'll turn off the visibility of the dimensions for clarity. Next, I'll select the cut lines and open the artwork placement wizard. Once I've located the artwork file, I can associate it accurately within the structural design with just a few clicks of the mouse. To view the design in 3D, I simply start up the 3D Creator feature and apply a single click to whichever panel I want to be the base of the design. I can see immediately how my rendered design looks in 3D and can check for any problems associated with the structural or graphic content. The fact that the rat's head is displayed across the back of the header panel would suggest there is a problem and that action needs to be taken to rectify it. Having returned to the one-up layer, I'm going to focus in on the area immediately around the rat's head and start the Autotrace wizard. I can select from a database of custom preset conversion settings that reflect the subject artwork and will produce the required result. On this occasion, the settings I've selected will convert the artwork into a silhouette. Having completed this process, I'm now going to crop into the area around the rat's head. The Autotrace wizard will use default settings to create a series of lines and arcs around the defined area, after which the user can fine-tune or rerun the feature if required. Once the Autotrace wizard is closed, the geometry created will appear in position on top of the artwork. At this point, I'm going to turn off the graphics visibility to allow me to tidy the geometry. I'll begin by deleting the geometry that was created around the rat's eyes, then by deleting these two horizontal lines, which are also surplus to requirements. By selecting sections of geometry and running Imapct's smoothing tool, I'm able to convert lines and arcs into Beziers, at the same time improving the quality of the finished product and aiding the manufacturing process. Typically, I would repeat this process across the entire path. I'm now going to offset the geometry to create a bleed around the rat's head. Now all that's left to do is a final tidy up using Imapct's powerful trim tools and to turn the graphics back on. If I return to the 3D layer and update the model, I can instantly see the results of the work I've done. And all of this without ever leaving Imapct.